Hi Rewilders, my name is Mandy Mastriani and this is my submission for the colostrum recipe challenge. And I think you're really going to like this recipe. So, let's get started. First thing you want to do is make a little bit of a double boiler situation going on here. So water in the pot, and then you put a jar on top. And you want to put this on very low, just enough to melt what's going to go in here, which is 1 to 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, another 1 or 2 tablespoons of ghee or clarified butter, and a little bit of honey or maple syrup. So that's going to start to liquefy here as you move over to your food processor, and you're going to add some of your coconut flakes to the food processor. Now you don't have to do it this way. You can just get coconut butter in a jar and melt that down. But it's a little bit more economical to do it this way, where you buy the flakes, put it in your food processor. I like to add a little sea salt at that point. Again, like half of a teaspoon of Celtic sea salt or Himalayan pink salt to the food processor with the coconut flakes. And then you're going to turn that into your coconut butter. Right at the end, you're going to add the melted coconut oil and ghee to the flakes, and then process that for another minute just to incorporate it. And then that whole thing will get dumped into a bowl that you want to keep warm if it's during the colder months. Then you're going to go back to your food processor and you're going to add some sunflower seeds. That's what I like to use because I can soak my sunflower seeds and then I dry them in my dehydrator, and that removes a lot of the phytic acid. But you can use any nut butter. You can just get a jar of nut butter and dump that in there. Or you can make your own nut butter. And then that goes in here too, on top of the coconut mixture that you already made. If you have a really big food processor, you can add the coconut mixture back in with the nut butter. And then you're going to add your powder. So the powder ingredients are going to be 1 to 2 tablespoons of your colostrum. And then you can add spices such as cinnamon or ginger. I like to add some camoberry for a little bit of added nutrients. And you can also add elderberry powder, for instance, and I also like to put a dash of turmeric in there also. That all goes in here together, and then you're going to mix it up, unless you've already done that in your big food processor. And once you have all of those ingredients together, you're going to load it up into, these are little silicone muffin molds, and you're going to really pack it in there tight. So use the back of your spoon to press it down into it, and then you're going to fill a whole tray, a whole cookie sheet full of those. And then the cookie sheet, once it's all full, is going to go into the freezer. Now if you don't have the molds, you can also use one of those small ice cream scoops, but we really like using these for this specific recipe. So then once they come out of the freezer, they easily will pop right out, and then you put them in a container and you would store them in the fridge. So what you have here are what I like to call coconut butter cups, and I'll make a big batch on Sunday, and then this is what my family and I like to take with us if we're going out for a long day, a busy day. And it's nutrient dense, calorie dense, and it's a much better choice than a lot of the other snack foods that you can get when you're having yourself a very busy day. So give me a vote for this colostrum recipe challenge, and thank you so much for watching.